Thank you very much. Am I audible to you? Thank you. Uh, Good morning, everyone. I'm Captain Anil Singru. As was told in the introduction, I am a naval officer and I've been doing amateur astronomy for the last 15 years or so. So my background has been science. I was a science student. When I passed out from a school, physics was my personal best subject, and I was always interested in astronomy right from very beginning. Later on, I went on to join the Indian National Defense Academy, became a naval officer. But all throughout this, I kept following my hobby in some way or the other. So today's talk is we're going to speak on astronomy and the space technology. Uh, we are trying to take me and Sanchayan, who's going to be with me. We're trying to take a slightly different take on this. You see, today I do astronomy shows, I do citizen science show projects, and I also do stargazing tours for people. And most of the students, people who come to me when I do the stargazing shows and astronomy camps, the parents have to say that our children, my child should become an astronaut. That is why I have got him or her to this camp, right? So the general perception is that if you have to become a scientist or an astronomer, or let's say you have to pursue science, you have to do BSc physics or MSc physics or do a PhD in going forward, only then you have to take part in all these activities. Otherwise, it's of no use. And that is the problem we are facing today. We are forgetting that stargazing, astronomy, knowing our directions outside are the basic skills which each and every one of us have to know, like the skill of driving a car or some of skill of swimming yourself to a shore in case you fall into a pond or river or ocean. These skills are basic survival skills, and astronomy is the basic survival skill which all of us should know about, irrespective of what we are doing in life, irrespective of our age. If you haven't learned it earlier, it's time to get into it now. So this is the whole premise on which me and Sanchayan decided to structure our talk. And I will be sharing. I'll be taking the access of the screen, and I made a small video on this subject, which I would like to play as an opener for a talk. So, with the permission of the admin, I'll be sharing a screen now. Yeah. So please let me know whether you can see my screen now. Okay. I'm getting a message that Google Chrome might not have the screen recording permission. I'm not going to record. I'm going to share. I'll check once again. Okay, entire screen, and I have to say share. No, there's some problem I'm facing in sharing a screen. Yeah, I'm facing a problem with that. It is saying that I'm not allowed to share my screen. Yes, sir. Okay, can you see some window now? Okay, so I'll be playing one small video. Let me know whether you can see the video and hear the audio also.
Ancient civilizations looked up. They saw a starry sky. It was more than a view, it was a teacher. These early sky watchers were the first astronomers.
Okay.
Their canvas was the cosmos. They tracked the stars and planets. This wasn't just stargazing, it was the dawn of science. They made calendars from the sky's movements. They predicted eclipses. This knowledge was power. It shaped their lives, beliefs, and destinies. These astronomical observations were more than celestial records. They were the first whispers of physics. The movements of the stars hinted at unseen forces. This sparked curiosity. What made the universe tick? This question ignited the scientific revolution. It continues to fuel our quest to understand the cosmos and our place within it. The night sky was a giant clock. It was also a map. It guided sailors and explorers. It connected distant lands. It fostered trade and cultural exchange. The stars, once distant and unknown, became familiar guides. Our ancestors didn't have telescopes. They had their eyes and their minds. They noticed patterns in the stars. They grouped them into constellations. These celestial pictures helped them navigate the night sky. These constellations weren't just pretty pictures. They were maps. They were stories. They connected people to the cosmos. Today, despite our technological advancements, we are less connected to the cosmos. Science has become the domain of large organizations and universities. Students follow a set syllabus, often discouraged from spending time outdoors. Ordinary people have little time to gaze at the stars. Today, we explore the universe with powerful telescopes, seeing distant galaxies and black holes, but have lost out on the joy of seeing a sky full of stars, blinded by our city lights. We've landed probes on Mars, but find it difficult to go from one city to another without the help of GPS. We feel far less connected to the cosmos than our ancestors. We have become so busy reaping the harvest of our technological progress that we have started spending less and less time in the open laboratory of the cosmos, from where the humanities has gained all its wisdom. Though as a species, we still seek to understand our place in the cosmos with our advanced tools. The common man has little role to play in this endeavor. It seems that all the discoveries have already been made in the past, and there is very little left for us to discover. We have stopped thinking beyond the obvious. There are hardly any Einsteins or Newtons we come across today. Do you know the name, the winner of the Nobel Prize in Physics last year, or the year before that? Their work, though very significant, gets very little attention from us today. We have no time to look up and enjoy the wonders of the night sky. Our gaze is fixed on screens, not the sky. This shift has dulled our curiosity. We ask fewer questions. The universe, once an active participant in our journey, now feels distant. Without the stars to inspire us, our innovation stagnates. To reignite our spirit of inquiry, we must look up at the stars once more and free up our minds. Why not ask difficult questions? Instead of making flying cars, why can't we start growing wings as artificial organs for humans to fly? With the ever-increasing global temperatures, what plans do we have to save us from a deluge which might result from melting of our glaciers in near future? Do we better and bigger boats like Noah's Ark? Make huge submerged cities to start living underwater, or simply start looking at growing artificial gills for future generations of human beings? Instead of setting up protected cities on Mars and try to make its atmosphere for life controlling it, why can't we evolve and adapt to live on Mars unaided? This may take time, but may be more sustainable in the long run. These questions need to be asked and dwelled upon not only by the governments and scientific communities, but by the ordinary citizens too. We face challenges on Earth, climate change, resource depletion, and overpopulation. We can look to the stars for solutions. We need to train our children to become amateur astronomers and citizen scientists, to start asking questions the older generations fail to ask or answer. We need to ignite the love for stars among the ordinary people once again. We need to embrace the spirit of exploration with a sense of wonder and awareness. We need to invest time and energy in space exploration, not only by sending our probes to outer worlds, but also by igniting the spirit among our children to dream to visit those places by themselves. This awareness holds the key to solving some of our most pressing problems of today and grooming the spacefarers of tomorrow. It can inspire future generations to start looking at the things differently. We need to embrace radical ideas. We need to imagine a future where humans are multi-planetary species, and for that we have to look for out-of-the-box solutions. This is not science fiction. It is the logical next step in our evolution as a species. We are the inheritors of an incredible legacy. For millennia, humans have looked up at the stars and wondered. That wonder has driven us to explore, to discover, to innovate, and to grow as a species. It has shaped our understanding of the universe and our place within it. We must continue this legacy. We must look at the skies more often and become cosmic observers. Or it is in this open laboratory the solutions of tomorrow are to be found. We must inspire future generations to look up at the stars and dream big. We must empower them to unlock the secrets of the universe by participating in the programs like Science for Knowledge. We must remind them that we are all connected to each other, to this planet, and to the cosmos itself. The universe is calling. Will we answer? The future of humanity may depend on it.
Okay. So can you hear me now? Yeah. So was there any problem in the video? You are. Oh. Oh my God. Is it? Okay. So no, but I made the entire video and there's some problem with the. Okay, if we have time towards the end, I made this video over last 2-3 days, thinking about how to address the issue. So what we'll do is we'll share the video once again at the end. I'm sorry, had I knew this, I would have done something else. There's a problem with my screen sharing. Okay, so basically, even if the audio was audible, you got the gist of what we are thinking, right? The problem we're facing today is that Earth is facing unprecedented problems in terms of temperatures, global warming, and the kind of things which were not happened earlier. Whether it's deluges, whether it's forest fires, everything is on the rise. Now the problem is that the ordinary man, the common person, thinks it is not his problem. They think there are governments to take care of it, there are scientists to take care of it, and there are farmers who are burning, crops. So there's a smoke in the sky, so they have to be blamed, and certain, industrialists have to be blamed, and stuff like that. But we, as a common species who are sailing on one boat, do not realize when the boat sinks, everyone sinks. So the responsibility and your onus to survive is on you as much as it is on anybody else who's in control or seems to be in control. So what I'm trying to say here is that it's very important that all of us at a very young age, the children who are here, who are listening to me, understand this, that astronomy and science and basic understanding of the universe and cosmos is the essential survival skill for each and every individual, each and every human. And that is why it's extremely important that we participate in the events like citizen science. It is not in our school syllabuses. It's very discouraging to see that our schools do not teach us anything about astronomy, but citizen science projects do. In a fun manner, you are able to understand how the cosmos works. It's good that you guys start taking part in the star parties, buy telescopes, look at the universe more, use your devices towards your hobbies. Towards the end of the video, I'll show you some of the very nice pictures and videos I've taken with the help of a simple telescope and a mobile phone. The big problem in today's uh, understanding of astronomy is that people think it's very expensive, because astrophotography is something which is a domain of people having a lot of equipment, very expensive equipment. The second thing is that, like I said, people think it's for scientists. It is not. Enjoying the universe, taking the photographs, celebrating it, it is the right of every citizen, and we must exercise that. But also participate in the projects, citizen science projects of a kind. Sanchayan going to speak right now, speak to you, is also your responsibility and your right. Even if you're going to be an art student or commerce student tomorrow, it doesn't stop you from getting a very basic skill. And the skill comes only when you have love for the stars. For that, you have the basic astronomy. You have kind of videos which I'm going to show you. And then to understand the slightly more, you have to go to citizen sales. Okay, now with this, I'll be inviting my second participant, the Sanchayan Sarkar, who's a very young citizen scientist. He has achieved quite a lot at his age. He's a sixth grade student, but he's now translating the stuff from NASA for children in West Bengal in his own language, which is Bengali. It's an incredible step, and we need more citizen scientists, more children like him, who are able to contribute to the science by coming forward and taking on responsibility like this. So, Sanchayan's talk will be very inspiring. I want you to listen to him and try to understand the message he's going to bring across. Thank you very much. And Sanchayan, are you there?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah, Sanchayan, over to you, and you can address the audience now.
Okay, sir. So, hello everyone. I am Sanchayan, a sixth grade student.
Sanchayan, 1 second.
Yeah.
I would request all the participants to please switch off their mics. Please mute yourselves so that you can listen to a speaker. After the this talk is over, we'll give a chance to you to speak. Everybody can speak whatever you want to speak and interact or ask questions. But when the speakers are speaking to you, my request is keep your mics off, please. Thank you very much. Sanchayan, yes.
Yes. So, am I audible?
Sure.
Okay, sir. So, hello everyone. I am Sanchayan Sarkar, a sixth grade student from West Bengal and also a citizen scientist. So today, as sir already told, that we are going to discuss about astronomy is a great field. So it's like a large collection of it's a large collection of sciences, and the largest laboratory that we can find in our entire lifetime is the universe itself. And to understand the universe, we have to practice astronomy. Now I will try to share my screen, and I will like to ask everyone whether my screen is visible or not. Yeah. Okay. Please wait a couple of seconds and give me a little bit time to start the presentation. So first of all, as we are heading out to the main topic of our session, so we have to know what is astronomy and astrophysics. So what is astronomy? Astronomy is a natural science that studies celestial objects and the phenomena that occur in the cosmos. It uses mathematics, physics, and chemistry in order to explain their origin and their overall evolution. Objects of interest include planets, moons, stars, nebulae, galaxies, meteoroids, asteroids, and comets. And what is astrophysics? Astrophysics is a science that employs the methods and principles of physics and chemistry in the study of astronomical objects and the phenomena. So, what is the opportunities of practicing astronomy and astrophysics? That means, what are the benefits? That means, what we could get if we study or practice astronomy and astrophysics. So, a major in astronomy and astrophysics provides a solid foundation in mathematics and physics, and most gain experience with computer programming and statistics as well. Some of the career opportunities are astronomer, astrophysicist, aeronautical engineer, climatologist, meteorologist, physicist, university professor, and scientist. The next is advantages in improving space technology. So there are various advantages in improving the space technology. It helps us to understand the cosmos and even our Earth. Space technology has many advantages that can benefit life on Earth, including environmental pollution. Space technology, environmental protection, space technologies can help monitor air quality, track deforestation, and assess ocean health. This information can help scientists and policymakers make informed decisions. sir. Make informed decisions to protect the planet. For example, satellite-based systems can reduce a vehicle's carbon dioxide emissions, and remote sensing technology can make wind turbines more efficient. Climate change. Space technologies can also help mitigate climate change. Economic benefits. Space infrastructure can enable the development of new services in sectors such as energy, telecommunications, transport, and urban development. Some of the remarkable space exploration missions. Chandrayaan 3, as we all know, a moon exploration mission sent by ISRO, which carried a lander named Vikram and a rover named Pragyan, which successfully soft landed near the lunar south pole, and that was a great achievement for our country, as our country was the first country to land a spacecraft near the lunar south pole. Next is the James Webb Space Telescope, a space telescope sent to the Earth's orbit by NASA that enables us to observe the universe as well as the infrared light rays coming from far away. Then comes the Aditya L1, a solar probe sent to the Lagrange point called the L1 point between Earth and the Sun. The mission was taken out by ISRO. The Aditya L1 probe is being used to study Sun. Now comes what we got from Chandrayaan 3. So it's a remarkable achievement of India in the field of space science, and also it created history. But what were the advantages of Chandrayaan 3? The success of Chandrayaan 3 could have many advantages for India, including economic impact. The success of Chandrayaan 3 could help India's space sector grow and increase the country's international stature in space exploration. It could also create job opportunities in space technology, increase opportunities for startups, and foster education. Additionally, Chandrayaan 3 could position India as a leader in the emerging moon economy, which has the potential to be worth billions of dollars. Technological innovations. The mission could innovate many technological innovations that could be applied to other fields. For example, the rover's laser detection found chemicals on the moon's surface, including aluminum, calcium, iron, chromium, titanium, manganese, silicon, and oxygen. Inspiring youth. The success of Chandrayaan 3 could inspire young people to study technology. Now comes a golden opportunity to experience the universe, Citizen Science Project. So, Citizen Science Project is the interaction between professional scientists and interested members in the public or citizen. A Citizen Science Project provides you a strong understanding of the concepts and also gives you a chance to experience them and also doing some real-time research. So previously, the things that we had seen, the Chandrayaan 3 mission, the Aditya L1 mission, James Webb Space Telescope, the collection of data from them, all these things are done by professional scientists. But here we also have the chance to contribute. The data, when they are in the finalized form, and they are need to be now analyzed. A little part of work is given to us citizen scientists, and we do that for the professional scientists. In that way, we help the professional scientists to decrease their work pressure, and so that they can think of the opportunities and think of what can be done with them. So it's a great opportunity to both the public and professional scientists. And as we are students, we can obviously join the citizen science projects if possible and experience real-time research with real-time data from satellites or observatories or radio telescopes, etc. Next comes the diversity in the scope of citizen science projects. So now you may think that the citizen science projects is only about astronomy or physics or astrophysics, but no, there are various scopes of citizen science projects like arts, biology, climate, history, space, physics, literature, and nature. And these are some of the scopes, but there are more than these scopes. When you will start to work as a citizen scientist, or when you will wish to join as a work as a citizen scientist, you will get to know that there are various scopes. Not only these, there are other scopes also on which you can work, like earth science, geology, etc. Next comes the Fermi paradox. One of the most well-known physicists, Sir Enrico Fermi, once introduced a question while having a casual chat with his buddies. The question was, where is everybody? When he asked so, it shook up all the minds of the people who were present because the question may seem simple, but via this question, he actually indicated to the question that why we have not found extraterrestrial life, or simply why we have not found alien life yet. This simple question made the scientific community to think and eventually led to the discovery of the great Fermi paradox. This Fermi paradox is a set of hypotheses that tells us why we have not found extraterrestrial life yet. The following are the set of hypotheses that are present in the Fermi paradox. The first one is the great filter. This hypothesis suggests that maybe there is life in some other planets in simpler forms like we had on Earth many years ago. But they are facing some big obstacle that they are not able to tackle till now, making them unable to evolve and become a complex organism like us. The next is a zoo hypothesis. This is the most popular hypothesis of the paradox, which describes that there may be are aliens who are way smarter than us, and despite getting the signals for communication from the humans, they are continuously avoiding contact from us, either to observe us or not to interrupt in our development. The third is the rare earth hypothesis. This suggests that the advanced civilizations have reached way far in the technological developments that has led to the destruction of their own civilization. Technological barriers. This hypothesis suggests that even super smart aliens has not figured out the way to communicate with us and come to our planet. Next is the self-destruction. Maybe they were extraterrestrial civilization, but they caused their own downfall due to mutual factors like war and natural degradation. Now, one question may come to your mind why I am discussing the Fermi paradox, because the next thing that we are going to discuss is a citizen science project, and that is very much related to extraterrestrial life. Are we alone in the universe? So the quest of activity for searching the source of extraterrestrial life have been continuing for decades. Are we alone in the universe is a citizen science project that uses the collaboration of people interested and professional scientists led by UCLA SETI team and NASA, National Aeronautics and Space Administration. Here we analyze various radio frequency interface signal to search for radio technosignatures that can be the potential proof of the existence of extraterrestrial life. You can visit the following link to join. Okay, now if you wish to join, you can just simply open your browser, open a new tab, and search NASA Citizen Science. Then hit enter. So the first link is the official link of NASA's website dedicated to citizen science. So click on that. It will take you to that particular website where you will get all the citizen science projects that are affiliated to NASA. Now, if you scroll down, you would see various projects right here, and there you will see Are We Alone in the Universe? Just click on Go to Project website. It will take you to the project website. So here, as you can see, this is the homepage of Are We Alone in the Universe project page. Okay. So see, join the search for extraterrestrial civilizations. As I have already told you that this project is very much related to the quest of extraterrestrial life. That means here we search for potential signals that can lead to the discovery of extraterrestrial lives. To get started, click on classify, and there you will get the tutorial. And here you can see that it is written that help us identify the most interesting signals and radio frequency interface RFI in SETI data. You will examine images of radio signals and determine whether they look similar to commonly occurring RFI or not. Click on continue. See, here is an example of an image. You will see the white lines are the signals. These white lines that you will see, these are the RFI signals. The black background is noise. Notice how the structure of the signal is primarily vertical. See, the structure of the signal in this case is primarily vertical. Here is another signal. Notice how the structure of the signal is primarily horizontal in this time. Your first task is to determine whether the signal has primarily vertical or horizontal structure. Sometimes, like in the image above, the signal has a mix of horizontal and vertical structure. Here is a hint for this task, that is, if you connect the whitest dots or brightest pixels with their nearest neighbors, do you tend to form vertical lines, horizontal lines, or both horizontal and vertical lines? On the basis of that, you have to select horizontal, vertical, or both vertical or horizontal. For vertical signals, your second task is to determine whether the spacing between the lines is regular. Like the very first image in this tutorial, irregular like the image above, or unknown because there is only one line like in the next image. The spacing in the image is the spacing in the image above is irregularly spaced because the spacing between the two vertical lines cannot be the same as the spacing between either line and any other line. And your final task is to select the RFI class that most closely resembles the signal. You will be presented with up to 5 RFI classes to choose from. Focus on the shape of the signal and not on its contrast. If you wish to see larger images of RFI classes, click on need some help with this task. If the signal does not resemble any of the RFI classes shown, you may have found an interesting signal. In that case, select other. If you detect dark horizontal bands as in the image above, please ignore them. In this case, we found a signal with vertical structure and regular spacing, which is a good match to one of the available RFI classes. If you detect that the signal fades on the left side or right side of the image, please ignore the fading. In this case, we found another signal with vertical structure and regular spacing, which is a good match to one of the available RFI classes. So that's it. That's all about the tutorial and the task. I'm just demonstrating. As you can see, you have here, just like this, you will be given one image of RFI signals. Here, first of all, we have to look that the signals, these white dots are primarily vertical or horizontal in structure. In this case, it's vertical. So I will click on vertical, then click on next, and see the spacing between them is regular. So I will click on regular, then I will click on next, and now I will select the RFI class that closely resembles this. So in this case, it's the VRT. If you want to see larger versions of these RFI classes, click on need some help with this task right here, and you can see larger versions of these RFI classes. So once you have determined that which RFI class you will choose, click on VRT and click on done. And that's how you will analyze the RFI signals. Now, so next is the team of Are We Alone in the Universe project. So as you can see from left to right, Ella, Jay, Megan, Jeremy, Priscilla, Jean, Luke. Not pictured is Liam and Paul. So this is the core team of Are We Alone in the Universe project, and this is the project team. And as you can see at the top, my name is also there as a translator. This is my universe username, and I am also the team member of this project as a translator. And I am doing the work of translating this project into Bengali as many students of West Bengal, my state, face some difficulties to join projects that are in English or in some other languages. That is why I am taking this initiative to translate this in Bengali, so that the students of my state can actively participate in this project. Another thing is that you have to remember that to as this project is operated by the Zooniverse Citizen Science platform, you have to create one account as well as one password in the Zooniverse to take part in this project. Next comes the near Earth objects. So what is a near Earth object? A near Earth object is a small body orbiting the sun whose closest approach to the sun is 1.3 times of the Earth-Sun distance. So next comes the International Astronomical Collaboration (IASC) Asteroid Search Campaigns. So IASC Asteroid Search Campaign is a citizen science project led by International Astronomical Search Collaboration and National Aeronautics and Space Administration. In this citizen science project, we search for near-Earth objects which can be a potential threat to our planet. So, but in this citizen science project, we participate as a team because the number of tasks are very huge, and that is why we have to participate as a team, and the time is also a lot for as there is a lot of work, lot of time also, and lot of people also are needed. That is why we participate as a team here. So the next is requirements for IASC asteroid search campaigns. So the requirements are very simple: a laptop or a desktop. Next, a continuous and stable internet connection, a plenty of time, and Astrometrica software. Now, if you wish to join this project and you have registered somewhere, or you have joined a team that is going to participate in this project, so you have to know the work. You have to know the task, that how you are going to do it. So first of all, you have to open a new tab in your browser to start the work, and type there iasc.cosmosearch.org. Then hit enter. It will take you to the homepage of IASC, and when you will join one team that is participating in a particular campaign of this IASC International Astronomical Search Collaboration, your team leader will give you one email ID and password that you will use to log into the homepage of IASC that we are going to discuss later. First of all, we have to install the Astrometrica software. That is the most essential thing you need to join this task. And remember, to join this project, this citizen science project, you should have one Linux or Windows operating systems computer, because this Astrometrica software, that is a software that you are going to use to do your task, does not support Mac operating system. It only supports Linux and Windows operating systems. So click on the Astrometrica tab right here and scroll down. You will get the Astrometrica setup link right here. Just left click on that. It will automatically start to download. And this security pop-up may come, that is the insecure download blocked pop-up. It will tell you that the website of IASC, homepage of IASC, is insecure and don't download any files from it, but it's completely secured, and you can trust this website and click on keep. Once it's done, open the Windows File Explorer of your computer, and there go to the downloads, and there you can see the Astrometrica setup version 1.4. You can see it. Right click on that, and as I have downloaded this file from a browser that regards the website from which I have downloaded the file as an unsafe website, my computer will not allow me to open that, and it will block this file. That is why you have to unblock this file. To do so, just right click on that file and click on properties, and the properties window will open, and in the security section right here, click on unblock, then click on apply, then click on OK. Then double click on that. Then Windows or Linux will show you one warning that do you want this software to make changes to your computer. Just you trust this software. That is why you have to click on yes. Then the installation window will appear. You have to click on next, and then You have to click on finish. Then shortcut like this blue shortcut will appear in your desktop. Double click on that. The installation process will be started, and after the installation process has been done, the software should open automatically. But in some cases, one error comes, that is a runtime error. It shows you that runtime error, add this a bunch of letters and numbers, and the only option present under that is OK. If you click on OK, then the error disappears. But it does what? It the Astrometrica software is not you cannot open the Astrometrica software. That is why you have to overcome that error, and then open your Astrometrica software. To overcome that error, press Windows plus R on your keyboard and type CMD and hit enter. So it will open the command prompt of your computer. So as I have already told that your computer will block this Astrometrica software to be run, and that is why it is not allowing the Astrometrica software to store its configuration files in your computer's hardware, and that is why the Astrometrica software cannot be run. And if the configuration files are not stored in the computer's hardware, the software will not be run. That is why you have to do it manually. Once the CMD or the command prompt has opened, type mkdir space percentage local app data /astrometrica. You can take a screenshot or write down in a piece of paper, and after you write this code, just hit enter. After that, try again opening the Astrometrica software. It should open. And after the installation process has been done, one window will appear just like this. One window will appear. First of all, it will read the MPC ORB database, and every time you open the software, it will read the MPC ORB database at first. And it is the Astrometrica software. It is the menu bar right here, and these are the tabs. There are various tabs: the Files tab, Edit tab, Astrometry tab, Images tab, Tools tab, Internet tab, Windows tab, and Helps tab. And these are
Sanchayan,
yeah, sir.
Sanchayan, 1 minute. I think your screen is frozen, so we are not able to see your screens. So what I suggest is that you just give the overview and details of loading the software. We will teach to children who actually join us as a team, right?
Yes, sir. Actually, this is a process of downloading the software, and once you will join one campaign on behalf of our team, we will teach you how to analyze the images and download the images and do the task. And okay, so next, and I would request everyone to tell me whether my presentation is visible now or not.
Not visible.
Okay, sure. Okay, let's move on.
I think your screen is frozen. Yeah.
So let's move on to our next project, that is Active Asteroids. The Active Asteroids project is designed to help answer two important and outstanding questions in astronomy. Where did the water on Earth come from? Okay, sir. I am trying.
Okay. Sanchayan, what you do is you just give, no, listen. You just give the brief overview of the projects, and later on, when whosoever is interested, they get a overall picture. Then they can always go and contact you for the further details, in which you can tell them in detail what they want to know about it, right?
Yes.
Then they'll be better. Otherwise, because it's getting frozen, it's technical, so people will not be able to understand as it is. Okay, so you can give a brief overview and move on.
Okay, sir. Okay. Yeah. So as I was telling that the Active Asteroids project is designed to help answer two important and outstanding questions in astronomy. Where did the water on Earth come from, and where else we can find water in the solar system today? Answering these two questions will have important implications for science and engineering. This project is led by NASA as a partner. Recently, volunteers or citizen scientists of this project have figured out 15 active asteroids. You can visit the following link to join this project. And you know that the IASC requires the IASC asteroid search campaigns requires one laptop or desktop. So the persons who are not having this can join, or can obviously join the active asteroids. It's also bit same, a little bit, it's alike, and even the active asteroid project is even simpler than that of the IASC, because in that case you have to check very many values and many things you have to check. But in active asteroid project, I am trying to demonstrate that it's very much simple, and you can also do it from your mobile. Again, I will type NASA citizen science. Okay, and I will hit enter. Just like the previous survey, I had found the Are We Alone in the Universe project. Just like that, I will go to the NASA's the particular website, my NASA, that is dedicated for the citizen science. I will again scroll down, and I will try to find the name, and there we go. This is that active asteroid project. So click on Go project website. So maybe it's taking a little bit time due to the internet issues. Yeah. This one. This is the homepage of Active Asteroids project page. Just like before, click on classify, and it will also give you one tutorial. But this project is very much simple. You can also you can watch the tutorial if you want, but you have to do what that you I think there will be one object in between the green crosshairs, and you have to see whether the object is having one tail like structure or not. Okay, the object is having a tail like structure or not. In this case, it's no. So I will click on no, and I will click on done. In this case also, it's not having. I will click on no. I will click on done. So I think in the field guide there will be some images of real objects. Yeah, tails. Tail. Okay, objects of interest. Yeah, I think you can see the image of this object right here, and it's having a dusty tail-like structure. So these objects are called the object of interest, and these objects are having tails, and most probably these are the active asteroids. So if you see one object like that, then just click on yes and click on done. And next comes the name acknowledgement in research paper of active asteroids. As I think you can see that right here, Mitra. Okay. Where are the names? Yeah, from here Jayanta Ghosh, and here Mitra, and here is okay. Actually, these are marked a little bit away from names. Here, Ashok Ghosh, Amit Raka, and Jayanta Ghosh. These they are our team members and the only Indians in that, whose name is acknowledged in the research paper of active asteroids. So if you detect successfully one active asteroid, that unknown active asteroid, that I mean the one active asteroid that was not known to us till now, then your name will be acknowledged in the research paper just like this. Yeah. So, as Anil sir told, that keep questioning and don't forget to look at the sky, because the sky is the largest laboratory and it's the largest field that you would get to question, to quench your thirst, for knowledge. And the observing is I think observing the sky is also a great hobby that relaxes your mind and makes you come out of depression also, because it the watching the stars, gazing at the stars, gives you uh one pleases your mind in a way that is uh, that we cannot explain by our words. Our mind relaxes automatically. And I would request Anil sir to continue.
Yeah, okay. Thank you, Sanchayan, for a very detailed presentation. So I'm sure everyone has got a fair picture of what amateur or what the citizen science programs are all about. Sanchayan has gone to a great length to explain to you all. Thing here is that AIM was not here to tell you a full whole procedure as to how to go about it. Aim was to just to give you a small picture how a small child can also do things which are so phenomenal. Just imagine this: the names of people you saw in the research paper, they are not the scientists. They are not essentially from the background of physics. They are not done a PhD in physics, astrophysics, but these are guys whose names are figuring in the NASA list, right? They are citizen scientists. Now, I'll just give you a small perspective. You see, we have so many huge telescopes, which are terrestrial telescopes, that are spread all over the Earth. Then we had Hubble telescope in the space. Then we have James Webb telescope in the space, right? So these telescopes are sending so much of data to us every second that even if we all of us get together and start analyzing the data, we will not be analyzing all the data together. Our supercomputers will fall short. So now we have a information overload wherein so much of data is coming from space and we are not able to process it or get some meaning out of it. And that is where NASA has got the citizen scientist into the loop. Understand this way that there are huge ocean and NASA is offering you a small boat along with a fishing line, and you're told, take this boat, go to the ocean, put the fishing line in the water, and if you catch the fish is yours. So it does not make a difference if you're doing it for last 20 years. It does not make a difference if you're a scientist or you're not. If you're lucky and the data packet which comes to you on your email, it has got an asteroid which is big enough, which is to be included in the NASA catalogs, your name will appear in the NASA catalog. The credit of finding that object will be totally due to you. So this is the essence and this is the strength of a system wherein an ordinary student, a child, housewife, anyone can participate in a project for which we spend billions of dollars to send a spacecraft on top. So what is said in the opening movie, if we think that the science is the domain of only large organizations or the scientists or governments, that myth is to be broken. Science today is a domain of almost everyone who is listening to this particular podcast or anyone who wants to participate in these projects. Do you know that through the same website which Sanchayan shown you, you can take control of any of the telescopes for a particular duration. You can take it for half an hour, let's say, and you can decide as to what you want to see in the universe from that telescope. So when you take control, the telescope is going to follow your commands, and you would be able to take the photograph of any object in the universe, and you can also get a credit that if this photograph has been taken by you using so and so telescope. So here is so much of power which is being given into your hands through a simple program. So this is what we want to tell you, that the process is extremely simple. Whatever Sanchayan told you, any kind of laptop you have, today, which is even 10 years old, or if you have a mobile, all these simple devices can be used for you to participate in these programs. The time limit is very minimal. You don't have to spend too much of time on it, maybe an hour maximum in a week, if I'm not wrong, and that's about it. So come forward and apply for these projects. We need more and more Indian students and Indians to participate in them, because you see, at the end of the day, if our more names appear in the NASA catalogs, it shows that we are the scientifically tempered people. And that is what is required today for us to grow and progress. Okay. So with this, we will be opening the house for questions shortly. I just want to go to just another part of it. When we're doing all the city and science, when we're doing all the studies, when we are studying, we are competing examinations, we also have to remember that whatever we pick up as a hobby has to contribute to us as a human being, and it has to add more joy into our lives. And that's what astronomy actually does. What Sanchayan was trying to tell you, how many of you have ever slept on your rooftop or a terrace at night and gazed at the stars? This was the activity we used to do earlier. We didn't have a choice. We didn't have ACs in our houses, so we had to go and sleep on top of rooftops in summers, and we used to gaze at the sky whole night long if we wished to. Nowadays, that is not happening. Nowadays, there's so much of light pollution that we are not able to see any stars in a place like Delhi. Today, I am sitting in a place called Chakki Mode, which is close to Chandigarh. It's a hill station. I am in a valley, and I'm only here for the stargazing. And I'm here for camping for last 2 days. That is why maybe I have not got a good signal, a good signal strength, so I'm not able to share my screen. But at night, the sky is awesome. I'm able to see almost every star which is listed in the planetarium, which can be seen by naked eye, which is up to magnitude 6. Okay. So this is the hobby which doesn't take any effort. It's so simple. It's an observational hobby. Just lie back on your back and look at the stars, look at the sky. You will find so many things moving around you, and it will really be adding a lot of wonder and awe to your lives. Okay. So with this, we will be coming to end of this talk from our side. We are opening the lines for people to, interact and ask questions. You are requested to just introduce yourself before you ask a question, and then you can make a statement, or you can ask a question, if any. Thank you.
Another thing is that what led to the discovery of the planets? Gazing at the sky. So maybe if you gaze at the sky, maybe one day you will also find something interesting, and that maybe that's even unknown to us. So I will request all of you to gaze at the sky, not for hours, 1 hour, 2 hour, not for a long duration of time, just for 15 minutes or 20 minutes. The time the time that you spent it on the screen of your phone or laptop, just try to look at the sky once, because as I am telling one again and again, sky is the largest laboratory. Sky is the largest place that you are getting. And another thing is that nowadays people are thinking that why we will just think for these things like the planets, nebulae, galaxies. Scientists are there to think about that, but no, we are living in the universe also. So if we are living in a family, we are taking care of the head of the family. We are knowing what he likes, what he does not likes, and these things. So we are living in the universe. Our universe is like and our universe is like the head of our family. So we have to take care of it. We have to know about it. We have to know what rules does it follows. That is why I would request each and everyone to participate in citizen science projects and obviously gaze at the sky. And another thing is that if anyone wishes to join the IASC campaigns, you can contact Shobhan sir. And we have various teams. Our citizen science is a citizen science lab. It's the largest citizen science group in India. So if you wish to participate in IAC campaigns, you can obviously contact Shobhan sir. He will connect. He will just add you in a team, and then you will be able to participate.
Okay, so anyone has anything to say or any questions?
If anyone is having any query, just don't hesitate and unmute your mic and tell us.
Okay, so looks like there are no questions and there are no queries further on this particular topic. So, if there is there anything else you would like to speak about your love for the astronomy or for universe or any questions which is not related even I mean what we spoke today, you can discuss that. So we have some time left, so we are opening it up for anyone to say anything you want to wish to say, ask, or make a statement about. Yes. Okay, so I would request admin Aritra to conclude this talk as we don't have any questions and anything if admin has to add. Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Thank you.